What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, so that's kind of why I wanted to come at you guys with an update video, kind of letting you guys know what I've been working on, because it hasn't been the CRV. I have not touched it, so that stayed the same. As you guys might have noticed, the YouTube has took a change. I did say in a couple of my previous videos that we was going to do a little rebranding. So I did change the name. It's now G-Built Performance, guys, and that's what it's going to stay. So I will have a new logo dropping. I'm going to finish that tonight. So I'm going to drop it right here in the video, guys. So check that out. Looks super sweet, man. I'm pretty proud of that logo myself. With that being said, guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I have did a couple shop updates. You guys might see one or two of those in the background there. And those have been great upgrades. So I kind of just wanted to make this video letting you guys know the new upgrades to the shop, updates on what we've been doing, and where we're going from here, because it's now 2025. I last uploaded October 4th, I believe. So guys, it's been a while, but that is one of the things. So 2025, guys, we are coming hard with this YouTube stuff. I'm not messing around anymore. Anyway, let's quit messing around. Let's quit talking. Let's go ahead and show you guys the upgrades I did to the shop, guys. So first upgrade was the Eastwood B60, guys. This thing is super nice. I really like this thing. I've used it on a couple of things. I haven't had a chance to actually really put this thing to work yet. I'm still kind of getting the garage all set up. Super nice investment. Focus, there it is. So there is some lower control arms in there that I'm sandblasting at the moment. And I also got the vacuum edition as well, and that is super nice because whenever you're in there sandblasting, guys, it is kind of hard to see. The dust kind of accumulates in the air, guys, so through the window, it does make it kind of hard to see. So the vacuum, super nice upgrade. Just flip the switch, open it up, press the button, and it's on. It's a little loud, but it clears all that right out of the air, guys, so you can see, and that's not an issue. So that was one of the upgrades that we've did to the garage here. And you can tell I've got a couple parts. This is actually the battery tray and the coolant overflow reservoir for the CRV. And we'll hop into this in a couple minutes, guys. And the second upgrade I did to the shop, guys, was an 80-gallon Ingersoll Rand 5 horsepower 2-stage compressor, guys. This thing has been a massive upgrade, guys. I've been needing this thing, guys, so this thing has been long awaited for. So now we got it, guys, and I got it set up just a little bit here. It's still on a pallet. That's because we do plan on moving from this spot here soon, hopefully within this year or at the most next year, guys. So you know what that means. We're not going to talk much about that, but hopefully be a much bigger garage where I could have a lift. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that. That'll be coming sometime within this year or next year. So, which I'll keep you guys updated on all that. But regardless, guys, this thing is on a pallet, so whenever we do move, I can still just easily move this thing. I do have the whole mount kit to mount it to the floor as it should be. But again, guys, we're going to be moving relatively shortly, hopefully. So with that being said, this is how it's going to stay for now until we get to our forever home and where I'll be setting this thing up to where it won't ever be moved again. I kind of got this thing set up, guys, nothing crazy, just 1/2-inch galvanized steel pipe to a filter, to the air hose. Guys, super simple setup. If you guys are familiar with my other videos, then you guys know I had a modified Harbor Freight powder coat gun. I have since upgraded and got rid of the gun, and now I have the Eastwood 250, and that is a dual voltage powder coat gun. We should get some much better results out of this powder coating setup. The Harbor Freight did what I needed it to do, guys, but the results are just kind of inconsistent. The mods helped a lot with it, but I'm hoping this thing with some modifications, some good modifications with this thing, I'm hoping that it'll be quite a bit better than that setup. That setup, the Harbor Freight setup with the modifications, if you're not familiar with that video, then go watch the other video on my channel about the Harbor Freight gun modifications that you can do to make that thing a lot better. And don't get me wrong, guys, it does make it 10 times better than it was, but still not like buying a good powder coating setup. Those cost a lot of money. So we're still on kind of the budget side of the powder coat gun setups, but Eastwood is supposed to be a better gun. The dual voltage capabilities is supposed to help a lot. I do have some modifications in mind. I'm gonna reach out to a certain YouTuber that does make some modification kits for these guns, and we're gonna see what they say. Hopefully they'll hook us up with a discount or something. I doubt it, but you never know until you ask, so we're definitely gonna ask. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. I already have it mounted here on the side. Focus, focus, focus. I already have it mounted here on the side, guys. Yeah, and here's some slips, some roto slips that I am going to sandblast and powder coat. This oven is relatively small. I did some motorcycle wheels that were 17s before, and they were really a little too big. I really shouldn't have been doing them in this thing. You couldn't close the oven all the way. I had to leave the oven open like this the whole time. And guys, you know, that's not. And that's another thing that's going to be coming soon. Whenever we do move, I will be getting a bigger oven, guys, so that I can do, because that seems to be like everybody local wants. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate you guys hitting me up over it. I do appreciate it. But everybody all the time wants like their 18-inch wheels powder coated, and I can't do them. So that's just a missed opportunity. I have the spray space. I can spray them. You know, I can spray them in here, but then you have to cure them, and I can't cure them. But with that being said, guys, I can't powder coat them, but I can sandblast them. So if you guys don't want to sand them and do all that before you paint them, holler at me, bring them by. It ain't no big deal. You just drop them off and I'll holler at you whenever they're done. Yeah, and that'll make it way easier. You won't have to bust a sweat at all. But with that being said, guys, when we move, I will be getting a bigger oven and powder coating setup. I'll probably keep this setup just for the smaller parts so you don't have to heat a huge oven every time you want to do some small parts. So it is efficient in that way. But with that being said, guys, we need a bigger oven. We need a bigger oven. 2025, I'm getting way more serious about this stuff, guys. I got all these projects. This car has sat here for way too long. I got to get this out of the way, and then we got to do Zachary's K24 swapped RSX. So we got to do that, and then I can start on this car. So plenty of content coming, guys. H2B content coming, guys. K series, Turbo B series, guys. It's all here. It's all here. But so now back to kind of what we got coming, guys. And this is kind of what I've already offered, especially here locally, guys. I will be making a business Facebook page as well that will better lay out kind of the services and what I offer and everything. All this stuff will also be on my eBay, and I will link the eBay store in the description. I know I said that in a video before, and then I forgot to link it. I got you. I'm going to put it in the description of this video, guys. I forgot. Hold on. Which is kind of getting cold in here, guys. So let me crank up the heat. I forgot to add something to the board. Let me add that. We'll come right back. All right, guys. So lower control arm refurbishing. That's going to mostly be for the EGs and the EKs, guys. And that's just going to be strictly because that's the bushings that I'll keep in stock. Here's some right here. These are just going to be for the first arms that I got. That's a service I'm going to offer. I'm going to put that up on the eBay, but also I will have pre-made kits ready to go. And that'll be for EG and EK. But that also goes for any lower control arm, guys. If you want to send me any lower control arm, you guys want it powder coated, as long as it'll fit in my oven, I can do whatever lower control arm. It's just going to be, I'll have to order the bushings. So we'll kind of have to wait around on that. I like to use Prothane bushings, or if I go spherical, I like PCI. But guys, a lot of times the shipping times on those are really fast. So with that being said, guys, if you guys are local in the area, or if you're not local, no big deal. If you're local, hit me up. If you're not, hit me up. Ship me the arms, we'll get you taken care of. All the pre-made kits will likely be either gloss or matte black. But now if you want the service done, I keep a lot of colors in stock. So black, white, silver, red is most of the colors that I keep in stock. Matte black, gloss black, stuff like that. But if I don't have it, I can get it. Brake caliper refurbs. If you guys are familiar with the channel, then you guys see me do another video on my Brimbos on my TLS. If you guys are familiar with the channel, then you guys see me do another video on refurbing some Brembo 4-piston calipers. And that was actually a spray paint job, guys. That was before I started offering the powder coating. That was just a spray paint job, which it did come out great. But now, you know, a little better quality with the powder coating. So, brake caliper refurbs. That's going to be for the Brembos, the EGs, the EKs, all that good stuff. And that's just the parts that I'll have in stock. Any brake caliper, send it to me. I'll put the service on the eBay. But also, guys, like I said, I will have a Facebook business page that I will be creating here very soon. So any questions like that, you guys are more than welcome to hit me up. And even if not, if you guys got my Facebook, I will have a business Facebook, G-Built Performance, and you guys can just ask questions on there. Hit me up on there. Or you're more than welcome to message me on here as well. So, with that being said, powder coating, medium to small parts. Like I said, guys, that's just, I only say that because I can't fit, you know, most wheels that people would run. I am going to try these 15s that I have over here. I haven't tried them yet, so I'm hesitant to say. But I think I should be able to do them. I just can't, you know, you want to be able to hang the wheel. And that's the problem. I have to lay the wheel down. It's just hard for me to charge somebody knowing that I won't be able to get a good coat on the inside of the rim. And I know that probably doesn't bother a lot of you guys, but we strive for perfection around here. So that bothers me. So sandblasting, and that's up to a 20-inch wheel, guys. If you guys don't want me to powder coat it, that's fine. If you're local, just bring me the part. I'll sandblast it and you can go paint it, do whatever. You mess it up, bring it back, we'll sandblast it again. You know, and these prices will vary. Also, so now this is some stuff that we're going to have. Now, this is some stuff that we're going to have coming soon. Merch being the first thing. Like I said, guys, new brand, new name, new logo. I'm going to drop it again. Bam, right here. Check it again. So new logo drop. Definitely going to be coming with some merch. That's going to be the second thing. The first thing you guys are going to see, besides all these services, which I'm already offering those, I just don't have them on my eBay. But now they're going to be on my eBay. So first thing you guys will see is these services. But second, and I'll also have pre-made kits. I don't know if I said that before, but if I didn't, I'll also have pre-made kits of the lower control arms, EG and EK, and that'll also go for you Integra guys as well. Merch will be coming second. The first thing you guys are going to see coming soon after this, and that's just because I'm not set up 100%. I'm this close to being set up on it, but that's going to be chipped OBD1 ECUs. And that's going to be with the SST chip, as everybody knows is chipped, or that's also going to be with some Hondadas, Snake EMU, you name it. They'll just be like a wide variety. I'll probably do a couple chipped, a couple not, a couple just socketed, no chips, but I'll have pre-made those ECUs ready to go, and those will be in powder-coated casings, guys. They're all going to be tested. They're all going to be ready to go, guys. So that's going to be something. And then I'm also going to offer the service. That's why you're seeing that here again. Send me your ECU. If it's stock, I'll socket it. If it's got a problem, I should have put repairs on here as well. But I'll be doing ECU repairs as well. If you want your case powder coated while it's here, I'll be more than happy to do that as well. So all that, guys, ECU, pretty much anything Honda, guys. If it's anything Honda, I'm involved in it, and I'm for it. 2025, guys, I'm really trying to take this stuff more serious this year because we have got to grow this channel. I've got to get this car on the road because this car will be more than likely what grows my channel more. So I do need to get that thing done. The CRV will definitely help. It's definitely going to be a cool car as well. And now that we're talking about the CRV, we'll go ahead and get into that, guys. I have not touched this thing other than just popping the hood for this video. Since the last video, I have not touched this thing, guys. I've been going crazy in here with the upgrades and just trying to move all my stuff around. I've actually been setting up an area inside my house as well. And I've also had to set up an area outside in this little storage building that we have. I had to set that up so I could get a lot of parts out of here, guys. It was getting crazy in here. It's still crazy in here, but I need to get this done so that I can eliminate some of all this over here. It's super cold outside, guys. I was actually going to powder coat those arms and install the bushings tonight, and go ahead and put that in the video. Well, either way, it ain't gonna be no different for you guys. It's still gonna be in the video. I'm gonna do that tomorrow just because it is super, super cold. Let me just show you guys what we're dealing with here. Focus. Yeah. That is what we're dealing with up here in good old Virginia. So with that being said, guys, I'm not going to powder coat them tonight. I'm going to do that whenever I get home tomorrow. I'm going to finish sandblasting these things tomorrow, get them all prepped up, powder coated, bushings installed, and then I'll get a video of those just to show you guys kind of what the lower control arm refurb looks like. Another thing, and I know you guys are probably like, dude, this guy, every time he puts the camera down and pulls the camera back up, this guy's adding something to the list. On the spot, it's hard for me to remember everything. But we're also going to be offering some street tuning. If you guys watched my other video of the CRV and paid attention, then you got... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Hold on. You guys are dirty. That should be a little better. Okay. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. If you guys are familiar with my other video on the CRV, then you guys heard me say that I had street tuned it myself whenever it was NA. Whenever I bought the car, it ran on my street tune for, I don't know, up until the point that I parked it. I forgot what I said in the last video. I don't know, something like that, guys. It was like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. It ran on my street tune. I'd also street tuned one of my buddy's cars. Shout out Kendrick. He actually drove the car around for years, or for a year or two on my street tune, and then he sold it to a guy. He actually moved up in Louisiana because he's enlisted in the Army, and he had actually sold it to a guy up there years ago, and that guy is still driving it to this day with the same motor on the same street tune. So that's pretty good, guys. So anyway, that goes back to the OBD1 ECUs with a base map. I will be offering street tuning as well, guys. Just not yet, but it is coming. Whenever you start seeing the ECUs dropping and the services, I'll make another update video on that as well. And then coming soon, more parts. Guys, we part out cars. If you're not familiar with the eBay, guys, go check the eBay out. I always have parts on the eBay. So we're gonna have more parts on the eBay, and that includes, I also wanna get into some custom parts and branded G-Built performance parts, guys. Those will be coming, guys. I am looking into that, and we are kind of in the talks and in the works of all that, guys. So basically, guys, that's what's been taking me so long. No excuses, though. No excuses. I'm just gonna say I was slacking, and I'm gonna say I was slacking pretty hard. No uploads since October is crazy. So we're here to fix that, guys, and that's why I'm out here in the freezing cold recording this video, because I've realized, I was like, man, that's insane. I feel like I'm doing you guys a disservice by not uploading. I know it's not CRV content, but the next upload after this one, I promise, we're hopping back into the CRV and we're hitting it full speed, guys, super hard. 2025, we're not messing around this year. So that's kind of the level we're trying to be on, guys. I do builds, I do swaps. Again, if you guys are local to the area, then you guys know that I've been messing with these things since high school. You're gonna start seeing this stuff popping up on the eBay. You're gonna see the Facebook business page. That's the services we're gonna be offering, guys. And we're also gonna be offering parts. Like I said, I already offer used parts, but we're gonna get into branded parts, branded new parts. I wanna get into that, so we're gonna get into that. But as far as the services go, builds, swaps, lower control arm services, brake caliper rebuilds, guys, you name it, powder coating, sandblasting, ECU socketing, street tuning, OBD1 ECUs with base maps, merch. Sounds like a lot, guys, but we're gonna have it all. We're gonna have it all. 2025, guys, like I said, we're coming hard this year. I'm gonna wrap this video up tomorrow, guys, and show you guys what them finished lower control arms look like. But yeah, like I said, guys, I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all of it. Thank you guys for checking the channel back out. Well, this video is not done. I'll tune back in tomorrow when the arms are powder coated and let you guys see that. All right, welcome back, guys. We're back here with these LCAs. We got them in the sandblaster at the moment. One is good and prepped. It just needs to be outgassed, which we're getting ready to do with it right here in a moment. And here she is after being sandblasted. We're gonna go ahead and set that over here. We're actually getting ready to outgas these things and get them fully prepped. That way we can get some powder slapped on them things and get some new bushings in them. So let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. I'll throw some music in the background so you guys don't gotta listen to that. Kendrick is calling. I'm gonna have to call you right back, bro. Let me finish this up right here. All right, guys, so Dylan did drop off some cores for the LCA service, and we have those currently in the oven outgassing at the moment. The oven is heating up. As you can tell, everything's sandblasted and ready to go. So once those things get outgassed, and basically, guys, if you guys are not familiar with powder coating, outgassing is basically just a simple process of just putting it in the oven and heating it above the temperature it takes to cure the powder, so that especially materials like cast iron, basically anything cast, after a lot of grease or oil gets on it, it'll actually soak up into the cast iron. So you need to do this to bake it all out so that it doesn't try to come up under the powder when we're curing it. Ask me how I know. Don't mind the noise in the background. I got the old Harbor Freight tumbler running the old hardware from those arms. Oh yeah, Dylan also brought me an ECU. So I know you guys seen on the board, we were talking about doing some ECU services. So you guys are gonna get to see a little bit of that. He brought me a P06, an OBD1 P06 automatic ECU. He's doing a 5-speed swap for somebody, guys. So we're gonna need to convert that ECU to a 5-speed OBD1 P06. Not too bad of a process, guys. I'm probably not gonna show the process altogether. The board does have a couple leaking capacitors that I've seen with a nice little burn spot on the board. So hopefully the damage isn't too extensive. They did say the ECU worked just fine. They're wanting to keep the P06 in its factory form. They're not wanting to chip or socket it or put an emulator or anything like that. They're just wanting it to be a 5-speed ECU. So guys, we will be doing that. Let me wrap these arms up. We'll get these baked. I'm gonna throw some powder on them. I was gonna do them gloss black. Dylan actually said to do the metallic silver, which I think will look really nice. He's got some Skunk 2 parts that he bought for the front end as well. So that kind of goes with the Skunk 2 theme. So yeah, metallic silver with the red bushings. Let's see how it looks. And guys, also, this is my first time using the Eastwood powder coat gun. I did upgrade from the Harbor Freight gun, which I was having good results from. But today we're gonna be using the new Eastwood gun in its stock form. I haven't did any modifications to it at all, but we're gonna get that thing loaded up. Once these parts are outgassed, throw some metallic silver in it. We're gonna get these things covered up. All right, guys, so we got these lower control arms knocked out here. Check that out, all the bushings installed with the compliance bushing and bracket powder coated as well. Not too shabby, just went metallic silver.